Hello and welcome to Dreamscape Marketing's tutorials for Ocean of Love. I hope you've had the opportunity to review our 4 previous tutorials. They give you the basics of WordPress, the content management system that your website was built in, and they give you a lot of the tips and tricks for navigating WordPress. What I'm going to go through here specifically with you and in this tutorial is how to edit your upcoming events screen, your page right here, and how to update your upcoming events here on what's called the sidebar. So I'm gonna start out by logging into Ocean of Love's WordPress account. As you know from our first tutorial, you just go to oceanoflove.nj.com/wp-admin. Works on any WordPress site, and I entered my login information. So here is Ocean of Love's layout in WordPress. This is the dashboard, and like always, I like to keep a live copy of the site open so I can check my updates and get a better feel for how I want things laid out. So to add an event, let's just look at quickly your upcoming events page. When you click upcoming events, it takes you right here to your 3 most recent events that we had when we initially built the site. Now, updating this is pretty easy. I broke it into 2 steps. The upcoming events page, which itself can be updated, and also the individual events have pages. So you could see the 3 events here have their own pages. We can click on one, and there's the page. Also, the events are here on the right side of the page, and we'll walk through updating that afterwards. So I guess let's start out by adding a new event. We'll make a test event. So we go into pages here on the side of WordPress, and let's name the event. This will be a test event. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is make sure that the event is properly sorted on the site, so it ends up underneath upcoming events here. So we go over to the right side of the page in attributes. You may recall this from one of our basic tutorials. And we make sure that it goes underneath upcoming events. So now this page, test event, will appear underneath upcoming events. So we should always start out with a title for the event. And you go down here to the formatting toolbar, and our titles are broken into what are called headers. Header 1 and header 2 are about the same size. They're just different colors. Header 2 is a turquoise color that I like. So we can just name this test event. When you hit return, it takes you to just start entering your text. So this is a test event. You can put in anything here. And from those basic tutorials, you could add images, links. You could add PDF files. We walk through it all there. So I'm just going to put text for the simplicity of the walkthrough. And then we go down and we notice there's something here called order, and I discussed that in our basic walkthroughs. We don't need to reorder the events necessarily, because as you add new events over and over, you would have to keep changing the order. So if you just leave it as 0, it's fine. And we go up here now. Well, I guess we could publish it. We could preview it. I'm sorry, before we publish it. Oh, that doesn't look right. Hold on 1 second. We're just gonna go in here and hit enter. Okay, there we go. So if you ever have an issue with the event, just hit return. Sometimes the first line doesn't format perfectly. And now we'll just hit publish. Okay, so now that the event is published, we'll go back to our live site and hit refresh, and you'll notice that, okay, there it is. Our test event appeared right there. And if you go to upcoming events now, this page needs to be updated manually. Since these are pages and not blogs, we just need to go in and manually add the new event to the upcoming events if somebody were to click right on this page when they went to the Ocean of Love homepage. So we go to edit pages, because we're going to be editing the upcoming events page, and click the name or just click edit. All right, so when we log in here, you see that we have the 3 previous events. So go ahead and hit enter, and it adds a new bullet point for us, and we'll type in test event, you know, whatever the name of the event is. We're going to want it formatted the same as these. These are all in heading 2. So we'll go ahead and put this in heading 2. So to do the hyperlink, I walked through this in one of our former tutorials or one of our previous ones. But what you need to do is, after you publish the page, go ahead and navigate to it and copy this up here. Copy the URL. So just copy. You can, you know, right-click, copy. When you go here, now that you have test event selected, just click the hyperlink button, and we're going to hit paste. So there, now it's in there. The only thing you want to look at is in Target, you want this to open in the same window because people are going to be navigating within your site, and hit insert. So now we've added the new event. We could preview it. Let's see how that looks. All right, so there we go. It's the new event, and you could move these. You could change the order of these to whatever you may want. So I'll go ahead and publish that now with the new test event on the upcoming events page. Click update page. And now on our live site, we'll just hit refresh and click upcoming events. Let's see. All right, there we are, and it's there, and it works when you go to it. The last thing we'll walk through is updating the upcoming events sidebar. So you may recall that I referred to our widgets. Widgets are the text boxes that go on the right or left side of the page. In Ocean of Love's case, it's on the right side of the page. And our events are located here in the second sidebar. You just hit this button to drop down, you know, what is in there. And this one, it's the upcoming events. And when we open it, it's just a text box. Now, don't be intimidated by the coding you see around the links here. This is just the code version of a hyperlink. So what you can do is just copy. Just go ahead and select, right-click, copy the last one we have in there. So we have the annual charity gift auction, and hit paste. And the only thing you need to be worried about here, when you're adding a new event to the sidebar, is just editing the URL that's between these quotation marks. It looks the same everywhere. So that URL and then the text here that's between these two greater than and less than signs. That's all you need to worry about. Leave the href, leave the parentheses, and leave all these, you know, greater than and less than signs. They all have a purpose. So again, let's just get the link from up top here for this new event. We're going to copy it, and we'll come down here and we'll keep the quotation marks, and we will paste it. So now we have that in there. Now we just need to have the correct text. So again, leave the greater than and less than signs, and we'll put test event. You could write anything in here. We could put an exclamation point, and then just hit save. So that should automatically save now. If we go here, let's go to the home page. And we have our test event. If we click this, it takes us right to the test event page. Stay tuned. We're going to have a second walkthrough on how to remove events, and then a couple of more. Thanks for listening.